the time I can remember, I was always interested in mechanical things. Right? As a little boy, when I got Christmas presents, a toy car. Well, cars and toys in those days you could dismantle, not like these plastic things you get today. I'd pull it apart and put it back together and so forth. So I suppose it started there, maybe when I was about 3 or 4. My first car I was still going to school, playing around, it was a Morgan +4. Paid $50 for it. My hobby is to go as fast as possible. And because of that, I started with messing around drag racing. Actually, I introduced that to Antigua. Right? That was way back in the very late 60s. Right? In those days, you raced what you drove. You didn't have no special race car. The cars were not really modified. You just tune them and you go and race. And we did a lot of that. I started modifying cars in, I would say, about the mid-90s. All right, and with a MR2, a Celica. Those are the two that I really did serious modifications to. And I retired from drag racing somewhere about 2002. And it took, the time I set at that time, it took almost 20 years for somebody to beat it. In a similar car. Yes, that was when I took down Eddie Hadid's Skyline. I gave it a proper whipping. It wasn't just a beating. And the nicest part about it was that when he got the car, he ran me with the MR2 and he beat me. Tried my best to get him to rerun me with Philip Showell's MR2 because before the race, Philip and I ran together and Philip beat me, which meant my car wasn't working properly. So after he beat my car, I asked Philip to lend me his car to race him. Philip said he was going to do it. So he and Philip took off, and whatever happened, Philip lost the car and came off the road. Nothing happened, but Eddie refused to run again. And he was there boasting about it, and it went on for quite a while. And that's where I started modifying cars. And I modified the Celica. All right? And he was boasting that he finished pay for the car and I haven't been able to come back. But when I did come back, I beat him so badly, I'm still waiting for him to come back. It's about 22 years ago. And to the best of my knowledge, he doesn't have a car. Well, he has one, but it's not modified. And if he comes now, I don't need to modify it, because this will take care of him. hybrids, I tend to prefer, for now, to the all-electric. Main reason, it charges itself. A lot of people disagree with me and say, oh, electric is the way to go. But I don't see how electric really becomes that much greener in Antigua, because where you're getting your electricity from is for an engine that is burning crude, which is a lot more polluting than a gasoline engine. All right. Of course, if you're charging by solar, by all means, electric is the way to go, or even nuclear. So I am more into hybrids, although I can see that in the near future, electric is the only thing we're going to be able to get. I just hope I'll be able to get gasoline from a car. I might have to go and find some way of making that. Harney Motors, we have Toyota, Kia, and Ford. In the trucks, we have Hino, right? Ace, we have Mitsubishi, Mazda, Samyang, Jeep, Mercedes, and Fuso in trucks. I suppose, well, we have the products. That's one. And my dedication and the way I've been able to get my staff to stand by me. And we offer, as far as I'm concerned, the best service on the island. So I would say that's the main reason for this success. We are actually at the moment the oldest car company on the island. All the ones that I met when I was born have fallen by the wayside. And I hope we will keep going. That's in Dinah's hands. You gotta keep it going, otherwise when your daddy's up there having a Coke with Jesus, I'll haunt you. My name is Yoat Hani, and this is my story on Tailgate Memoirs.